Hey, welcome back to my channel Endless Pages. I'm Liv and welcome to today's video, which is my November TBR. Hello, it is time for the second last TBR video of the year, which is absolutely crazy. I'm not participating in any readathons in November. I am just kind of focusing on books I need to complete before the end of the year, which includes my Reading the World challenge, where you read 2 books from every continent, and my shelf destruct list as well. So that's kind of the focus of this TBR. It is just kind of a pile of possibilities that I want to get to. So I'm really excited to read some good books. I had an amazing reading month in October, so I'm really hoping to keep that momentum going. Don't know how it's going to go. I'm back to uni on the 17th of November, so I should have a pretty good reading month up until then. Let's get into it. I'm also just going to quickly say I apologize for the weird lighting. I'm filming this at night as the sun is going down, so we only have my bedroom light, so yeah, apologies. Okay, so super briefly, I just want to mention that I do want to reread Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, the first book in the Percy Jackson series. I think at some point this year I have started my reread of the series, and I definitely did read this. Oh yeah, I think I read it a couple of months ago actually, but I kind of want to read them all close together and not leave huge gaps. So I will read this for the second time with hopes of continuing on with the rereading the series, so I can continue on with the more recent publications. I think there's been like 3 recent ones, so I kind of want to reread the series before I read the new ones. And it's perfect timing because season 2 of the Percy Jackson TV series comes out December, I think. So yeah, I know I've already reread this year, but I'm going to do it again so I can read the other ones straight after and not leave it months in between. So that was just a brief mention. So let's first talk about the books on my Read the World challenge that I still need to read. These are not everything on the list to complete it. Unfortunately, I will have to read some of them in December as well, but I am slowly getting through it. It's still definitely doable by the end of the year if I actually read the books I was going to say I'm going to read. So first up we have A Song of Rafe and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown. I want to say this is inspired by African mythology. I could be really wrong, but I think I read that somewhere. It's a fantasy. We follow Malik and the I can't say that word. Soltasia Festival is a chance to escape his war-stricken home and start a new life with his sisters in the prosperous desert city of Ziran. But when a vengeful spirit abducts his younger sister Nadia as payment to enter the city, Malik strikes a fatal deal. Kill Karina, Crown Prince of Ziran, in exchange for Nadia's freedom. Oh, Crown Princess, sorry. But Karina has a deadly aspirations of her own. Her mother, the Sultana, has been assassinated. Her court threatens mutiny, and the festival looms like a knife over her neck. Grief-stricken, she decides to resurrect her mother through ancient magic, requiring the beating heart of a king, and she knows just how to obtain one. By offering her hand in marriage to the victor of the competition at the festival, Malik rigs his way into the contest. He and Karina are set on a heart-pounding course to destroy each other. Ooh, enemies to lovers, maybe? But as attraction flares, oh yeah, between them and an ancient evil stirs, will they be able to see their task to the death. I believe this is a series, or a duology maybe. Don't miss the thrilling conclusion in A Psalm of Storms and Silence. So maybe a duology. I think my friend Sash read this at some point this year and quite enjoyed it. So it should be good. That's book 1 off my Read the World challenge. The next one is a very daunting and intimidating one. That's A Winter's Promise, the first book in the Mira Visitor quartet, I want to say. I think there's 4 books. I believe this is by a French author. Yes, #1 bestseller in France. God, I'm smart. No, I'm kidding. So the blurb of this one is a mix of misfit and understood genius. Ophelia possesses 2 special gifts: the ability to read the past of objects and to travel through mirrors. Her peaceful existence on the Ark of Anima is interrupted when she is promised to the marriage of Thorn, a member of a powerful clan from a distant ark, the cold and icy pole. Ophelia must follow her fiancé to the floating city of, oh god, Cita Celeste, where nobody can be trusted. In the company of her inscrutable future husband, Ophelia realizes she's a pawn in a plot that will have consequences not only for her, but for the entire world. Winter's Promise, the first installment in the Mirror Visitor series Quartet by debut author Christelle Dabos, introduces a remarkable heroine and a fantastical story of intrigue and suspense. Ooh. Oh, it's YA. Okay. I don't know why I'm so intimidated by this book. I just am. It's been on my physical TBR for years and years. I'm just genuinely really intimidated by it, and I'm not quite sure why. I haven't really heard much about it to be intimidated by it. I don't know, the blurb just makes me feel like it would be a smart people book and it'll be hard to follow, but I'll give it my best shot. And then do I have another book off my Read the World challenge? Yes, one more book off my Read the World challenge, and that is The Dawn Hounds by Sasha Stronch. Speaking of books that I'm intimidated by, the blurb of this sounds so confusing, like there's so much going on in this book that it also intimidates me. So I'm going to read you the blurb again because I don't know the blurb of any of these books, because why would I be prepared? Sasha Stronch's queer Maori-inspired fantasy, that's cool, debut follows a thief turned cop who is murdered, brought back to life with a mysterious new power, and tasked with protecting her city from a devastating attack. The port city of, oh my god, all these fantasy names. Hynek is alive. Its buildings, its fashion, even its weapons. After a devastating war and a biotech revolution, all its inhabitants want is peace. No one more so than Constable Jin Yat Hok. Recently demoted on the force due to lifestyle choices after being caught at a gay club, Yat is barely holding it together, haunted by memories of a lover who vanished and voices that float in and out of her head like radio signals. When she stumbles across a dead body on night patrol, two fellow officers gruesomely murder her and dump her in the harbour. Unfortunately for them, she wakes up. Resurrected by an ancient power, she finds herself with the ability to manipulate life force, quickly falling in with the pirate crew. Oh my god. I forgot there's pirates in this. So it's awesome. With the pirate crew has found her, she must race against time to stop a plague from being unleashed by an evil that has taken deep root in Hynek. I think I've said this before when I put this on a TBR. There is so much happening in this book. Pirates, plague, biotechs, homophobia, weapons, war, magical powers, like... There is so much going on in this book. Oh, and the mystery of like who killed her, that I'm so intimidated by it that there will just be so much happening that I can't keep up. But it also sounds awesome, like queer, murder mystery, pirates, magic, like it sounds sick. So yeah, I hope I like it. The next book on my TBR for the month of November is off my shelf distract list. I've put it on many a TBRs before. If you've watched any of my previous TBR videos, you've probably seen this pop up a lot, and that is Hotel Magnifique by Emily J. Taylor. This is an amazing cover. This is another YA. There seems to be a lot of YA on this list. So this is about a legendary hotel that's like no other, a magical world of golden ceilings, enchanting soirees, and fountains flowing with champagne. It changes location every night. Oh, it's like Caravel. Stopping in the same place only once in a decade. Wow, it sounds so much like Caravel. When the Magnifique comes to her hometown, 17-year-old Jenny hatches a plan to secure jobs there for herself and her younger sister, longing to escape their dreary existence. Luck is on their side, and with a stroke of luminous ink on paper, the sisters are swept into a world of opulence and adventure. Is this just like Caravel? Like, it just sounds so much like Caravel. When was this published? 2022. I feel like Caravel was published before that. It just seems like the blurb, like the plot of that. Anyway, where was I up to? But Johnny soon begins to notice sinister cracks in the hotel's decadent facade. Easy for me to say. Who is a shadowy maitre who presides over the hotel, and can the girls discover the secret behind the hotel's magic and the real cost of this glittering life? Yeah, it's giving Caravel vibes. I'm going to be listening to this on audio because I found it on Libby, so that's my audio listen for the month. I've been listening to so many audiobooks recently. I'm loving it. So I hopefully an audio will get me through this quickly because I think I've attempted to start this before and it was very YA, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. Last 2 books on my November TBR. First up, we have Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. I have finally started this book. It's a goddamn miracle. This is like an Arthurian Merlin kind of retelling set at this university where our main character, Bree. She's still technically a high school age, but she gets this early entry into this like special university program, and on her first night there she witnesses like this demon monster thingy attacking students, and then this guy like wipes her memory of the night, but it doesn't quite work, and she realizes that on the night her mother died in a car crash, her memory was also wiped. So she kind of starts to go undercover and try to join this Arthurian kind of secret society of like these guys and girls that like fight these demon kind of monster things to try and discover like what the hell happened with her mother on the night that she was killed in the car crash. Why was her memory wiped of the night? Yes, and there's this kind of overall plot, I think, of this big evil that they have been, you know, training to fight, and that kind of typical plot. So I'm actually have already started, like I said, I'm 120 pages into this, and I didn't quite get to read any more in the month of October, sorry, unfortunately, but I was really enjoying it, so I'm looking forward to continuing on with this and being able to pick this one back up. Finally, the last book I want to hopefully get to in the month of November is Winter's Orbit by Everina Maxwell. This is a space opera. I think it's queer. I could be totally lying to you, but I think it is. So this is rebellious royals, political alliances, a galactic empire on the brink of civil war. Yes, yes, everything I love in space operas. War, politics, fighting an evil empire. Like, yes, I'll eat that up. So the Iskat Empire rules its vassal planets through a system of treaties. So when Prince Tam, key figure in a political alliance, is killed, a replacement must be found. His widower, Janan, is rushed into an arranged marriage with the disreputable aristocrat Keem in a bid to keep rising hostilities between two worlds under control. But Prince Tam's death may not have been an accident, and when Janan himself is suspected, him and Keen must navigate the perils of the Iskat court, solve a murder, and prevent an interplanetary war. This sounds really fun. So one of the reviews says, impossible choices, divided loyalties, dry wit, charming slow burn romance, and an adventure in space politics. That's the line that really like got me keen, is an adventure in space politics. Yes, I think I'll eat this book up. That is my pile of possibilities for the month of November. Let me know in the comments below which ones should I prioritize, and what is a book you are most looking forward to reading in November. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my content. All my social media links are in the description below, and I will see you in whatever the hell I post next. Bye!